Alright guys, I wasn't expecting this to be a two-part series, but apparently because the first one was so long I didn't want to do it all in one video, so we're going to do a part 2, and it is going to be posted on the same day as part 1. It'll follow it directly, and then there'll be a short intro video that will be done before it to announce both of those are going to be there. So anyhow, with all that being said, in this video I am going to show you how I do my thumbnails. Number one, because YouTube says that's a very important thing to have a nice looking thumbnail. So we're going to do it, you know. And then I will show you how we're going to take the completed video, the rendered video, and move it over to YouTube and make all the adjustments there on YouTube. And we'll carry on from there. Anyhow, with all that being said, let's get on with the video. This vid production brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. For all your model railroad needs, check out Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget, 7% discount with BNSF 6951. And by Highways and Byways, awesome street graphics for your roads and streets on your model railroad layout. If you guys are looking for sophisticated model railroad electronics, Logic Rail Technologies has what you need. For a 5% discount on certain items, use code BNSF 6951. Welcome back to another vid Productions video. I am Vinny, your host, also known as BNSF 6951. This is a model railroad channel. So if you guys are interested in run-up sessions, scratch builds, live streams, prototypes, and everything related to model railroads, this is the channel for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there, hit the bell that's up there, and give me those too. Anyhow, with all that being said, let's get on with the video, so come on in. Alright guys, like I said in the previous video clip, that the next thing we're going to do is render this video, and to render it, we're going to take my mouse and we're going to roll it up here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse moving right there, and right there, you see that white deal, and we're going to go ahead and click on that. And what's going to happen now, what should happen now, is this, and we'll move over, get this done. And now I have all my presets done as far as how I want to record it. But now, as you can see down here, it has the title of the video, and it says producing a video for YouTube start to finish. Alright, and so now the next thing we're going to do is go down here where it says render, and we're going to hit that render button. And when we do, another screen is going to come up and tell us how long it's going to take and all that kind of good stuff. So here we go. And as you can see right here is the screen I'm talking about, and it'll tell you, I can't see it from here, how long it's going to take, how much is done, and how much more it will take to get it done. So anyhow, with all that being said, we're just going to end this video right here. When it is finished, I will show you first couple of clips of it, and then the rest will be on the video when it comes out. So with all that being said, stay tuned and we'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys and gals, as you can see right here, the video has completed rendering, and all I need to do is hit this open right here, and it will bring me into the video itself as a completed unit. Now, because I had to render it, I have to do a part 2 to this video and show you guys how I get the completed video from here to my video file, and then from my video file to YouTube. I will post these simultaneously right after each other. So with that being said, let's see how we're going to continue on with this. Also, I'm going to show you guys how I put together a thumbnail for this video, so stay tuned for that and be right back. Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another vid Productions video. This is going to be a very first for me. I am going to show you how I do a video from the very start to the finished product. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned and watch the video. We'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm going to show you now how I do a thumbnail. This video you see down here at the present time, that is, actually it should be up here. This is a random video I did with just some different expressions on my face, and so I'll show you what I'm talking about, and we'll just pick one. and we'll use that for my thumbnail. So here we go. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've got a couple different expressions, and what we're going to do is we're going to take that first one where I'm pointing up, and that's the one we're going to take. Right there. Now, I'm going to go up to where I showed you guys in the previous video how to make a snapshot of that. Just go right here, and we'll click on it, and it will take that, and I will say save as thumbnail. Let's see. Save as thumbnail. Alright, so now we'll save that, but again, it will come up in this area here. So we'll go ahead and hit save on that. And it's also in my picture file now. Alright, so now that we have let's see. Yeah, now we can get rid of this guy down here. Oops, I suppose I should show you. We'll get rid of this guy right here. Delete. Like I've been showing you, it's the same process to delete anything. It's the same thing. It's always right click. So now we'll bring the picture down that we just did right there, and I'll just expand them out a bit and put it in there. Now, the next thing we're going to do is to get rid of the green and get ready to put some pictures in there. So first what we're going to do is we're going to go to my file right here, and we're going to scoot down to where it says import, and we're going to import media, and that should take me to my pictures, which it did right here. And now we're going to scroll down until we see what we want, and I want my logo and the YouTube logo. Now here's my logo, so I'm going to hold the control key down, and we're going to take any one of these guys, because they're all the same, except this one has anyhow on the bottom, and I don't want that one. So we just go ahead and take that guy, and we'll scroll down a little further, and we should see a YouTube logo here soon. Maybe. I know they're in here somewhere. Uh-oh, there it is. And so we'll take 1, 2, 3, which one? We'll take this one. So now those are both there. I'll open them, and they will come over here to my file. And so now the next thing we're going to do before we can bring those guys over, well actually we could bring them over right now. Let's see, let me move this up a bit, like that. So we're going to go ahead and take the logos, we're going to put them down here. Split these two guys up, put him down one more. Come on, move down here. There you go. Alright, so now we have the picture, and what we're going to do now is get rid of the green in the green screen so we can add our logos. Alright, and okay, so now we're going to go to this little button right here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, and we're going to click on that, and that's going to bring up a menu. It should. And we're going to go here to where it says Chroma Key. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to add and OK. Alright, we're getting there. So now it's asking me for a color, and the color for the background on this is green, so we're going to go ahead and click on color right here. And you can see this little sidebar. We'll come down to the green part right here. And with a little bit of adjustment, you can see that we already have one of the logos showing here. So with these bars right here, we'll try to adjust that to the best we can. And let's see what we got. And as you can see, the white is getting whiter. And now we'll take the second one and we'll adjust that, and that looks pretty good. I think down here in this corner though needs to get a little bit more. So let's see if we can adjust it a little bit better. And we're getting better. We're getting better. And you guys can see that going away, right? But now you can see my face is a little screwed up, so we need to mess around with it a little bit more. And there you go. Alright, so now the next step is to move down to the logo, which is mine that you see up behind me, and we're going to go to this little guy right here. We're going to click on that. And these little squares, I don't know if you guys can see all of this, the little squares right here will make it smaller or bigger. We want to make it smaller, so we're going to grab this guy right here, and we're going to watch the screen as I do this. We're going to just go ahead and drag it up, and you can see that the picture is getting smaller. And all of a sudden you're starting to see the YouTube logo come in. Now, take my cursor and put it in the center here, and to move it, this is crazy, to move it to the right, I actually need to push this to the left. So let's see how that works. So as you can see right there, I'm just kind of dragging it up to where I want it. Alright, we'll keep that there for now. And then we will go to the YouTube logo and do the same exact thing. We'll click on that same little icon that they give you. And now the YouTube logo should come up. And we will do the same thing. We'll grab it here and we will go ahead and make it smaller. And we'll try and get it the same size as the other one. And then again, we'll just take the cursor, put it anywhere in the center, and drag it over. A little too far. And then we go down. So now to go down, we actually have to push it up. And I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's the way it is. Alright, and so basically, let's see, let's move this guy over a bit down here. And we'll move that guy over there. And now the final thing is we're going to go to media generators, and we're going to go to color gradients, and we're going to pick one of these colors. And I picked this one here, and we take him, we put him down on the bottom right here. And now it's going to give me some adjustments if I want to make some adjustments, but that's what we got. And I could take me, I could move me over a bit. If I do the same thing and just go into this guy right here and wait for that to pop up, and I'll grab it anywhere in the middle, and I'll drag it. If I want to move to the left, I have to drag it to the right. And there you go, and down a little bit. Alright, and so on and so forth. Now the next clip I will show you the finished product and how I put my text in there. Anyhow, right now we're going to say that this is good. We're going to take a picture of it. Same as always, we're going to go up here to the top. It's that little deal that looks like a movie tape. And we're going to click on that. And we're going to save that. And we'll save it. Number 2. Let's see, number 2, 4. Thumbnail. Alright. Anyhow, we'll save that. And we'll continue on. So guys, hang on and we'll be right back. What I'm going to do now is I am going to add my text to that. Alright. I mean, I'm having a problem keeping this camera straight. It says it's level. Anyhow, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to where it says media generators. I'm going to go to my legacy text. I guess I should show you guys that over here. And I'm going to go down to where I have my text saved. In other words, the font and the size I have saved. And I use that even though I may change it. If I can find this stupid thing. Yeah. New text, new colors. Alright, so we'll put that up here. And now we'll go back over to this, and you can see I have this box right here, and that's where I'm going to enter my text, and we'll see how this is going to work out. I use Georgia font, and I'm starting off with a 48. Probably should go a little bit smaller than that. Let's bring this down to a 36 for now. Producing video for YouTube. Alright, so now you see I've got all of that in the text right now. You can see it right here. I don't know, I did spell it wrong. Okay, I forgot to put the O. I think that's how I spelled the video for YouTube. So now what I can do is I can mess around with this a little bit. I can take it and we can split it right here. You guys can see that, and I'll hit the enter button, and that'll move it down, which now gives me flexibility to move this wherever I want to. And so we will go to, let's move this over just a little bit. We will go to placement, and I will take my cursor and put it right over the words, and now I'm able to drag those up. And as you can see, I am dragging them up, and I could leave it right there, which I might do, but we'll see, because I think I'm going to change the font on that. I might even do something a little bit different. I go back to here, and how about we do this and hit enter, and now we have it in three vertical lines. And we'll hit the placement again, and we'll take him, move him over like that. And let's see, I think we're going to change the font to, let's see, let's go to fonts here. And I can change my fonts just going back to here, where it says my original font was Georgia. And I click on the down arrow, and we're going to look for Segoy Print. I think we passed it. There it is right here. And now, as you can see, the font has changed. So now I'm going to bring it down a bit by doing the placement thing again. And yeah, see, that's what I'm telling you guys, that doing a YouTube video is not all what it seems to be. So anyhow, I think that would be good right there. I mean, I could do it differently if I want to. Do I want to add some effects to it? We'll go to the effects deal over here, or right there, effects. And we'll just highlight this a little bit with the black right here, and watch what happens there. And there you go, getting nice and dark, and I think that's good. So now we will close that, and as far as I am concerned, that's going to be my my thumbnail for this video. So again, we're going to go back up to this guy up here, and we're going to take a second picture, and this time we're going to call it final thumbnail for, oops, that was backwards, producing. Alright, so now I'll hit save, and we should be done. So now that also should be in here. I think it should be. There it is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take it from here, and I'm going to drag it down to here just to make sure that it is what it is. So we'll go dark first, and then we'll click over this one, and bam, there you go. There's my thumbnail. Alright guys, next thing is to get the video over to YouTube and get it loaded up. So stay tuned, and we will be back shortly. Alright guys and gals, before I close this Sony Vegas out, I want to make sure that everything that we have done as far as rendering and my thumbnail and all that stuff is in the proper place right now. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this page, and we're going to look here in this folder to see if it is all there. And right here is the completed video, and right here are two thumbnails. Now I cheated with the thumbnails. What I show you in this video, I actually copied and did two of them. So now that I know that these videos are here, I can go ahead and close this guy out because it's going to ask me if I'm sure I want to close it out, and I'm going to say yes to that. So first of all, we'll go ahead and blow this up, and then I'm going to go over here to exit out, and we exit, and it says, do you want to close this? And I'm going to say yes, and that will clear off all the stuff that was in Sony Vegas. Anyhow, now we're going to start the new project, so stay tuned, and we will be back in a little bit. Alright guys, now that we have our video all rendered up and everything like that there, we're going to go ahead and bring it over to YouTube. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get YouTube up and running. And here it is, and we're going to minimize that page so we have both pages up at the same time. And now we are going to go over here to the little camera dealie, and we're going to click on him, and it says upload video, and we're going to click on that. And it should bring us to a different page, hopefully. And there you go. Upload multiple files. Oh, look at that, something new. Alrighty, so we'll have to figure that out at a different time. Yeah, we're going to close that. And we are going to go over. You guys can see my cursor, which I don't think you can. But anyhow, it's right over here. And we're going to take this video because that is the completed number 1, part 1, and that's the video we're going to upload now. When I upload part 2, it'll be exactly the same thing. So we're going to go take this, left click on it, and drag it on over, and there you go. It's uploading to YouTube right now. Now it's going to ask me for a title, and I always do my titles in caps, just so everybody can see the title. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, let's see, producing a video for YouTube. There you go. Alright, so for now we've got that, and now we're going to go ahead and scroll down here, and over here it's going to ask me for a thumbnail. So we're going to take my thumbnail, make sure it says part 1 on there. I think that's the one. I'm going to drag it over and put them right there, and you'll see it now appear in this screen. The next thing we're going to move over to is monetization, and we're going to click on that. And well, let me go ahead and expand the screen now. We don't need to have it small anymore. So monetization, I'm going to click on the little down arrow, and I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say done. Now it's going to ask me a bunch of questions to see if it's suitable for kids or not, and I always answer none of the above because mine are suitable for everyone. And then the final thing is visibility. Now visibility is where I set up if I want it to be a premiere video or just a regular video or whatever. So we're going to go down here to where it says schedule, and we're going to say set this as a premiere. And we're going to start him on, I believe it's June 30th. Oh, no, I'm sorry, June 20th. Yeah. And as always, I put it at my time because that's what it asked me, time zone right here. So it's mountain time zone. And I will take this and I will put in 9 o'clock. Alright? And so when this video finishes, as you can see down here, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if I can get you in there a bit. Yeah, right there. You can see down here that it is 4% uploaded, and it's got 52 minutes to go. Anyhow, when this gets uploaded, that'll be the end of this video. So I hope you guys and gals enjoyed it. And as always, well, you know what? I'm not sure if we're going to be done with this yet. I think we are. Anyhow, you guys will have to wait until June 20th to see the completed project that we just did. And I hope you guys and gals enjoyed it. And as always, your questions, comments, input, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 and Cousin Vinny out for now.